This video is presented by Western and Southern Financial Group, a game plan for your financial future. Every great team starts with a strong foundation, and your future should too. With life insurance built like a championship roster, Western and Southern helps protect what matters most so you can focus on winning today while planning for tomorrow. Whether you're just starting out your journey, building your dynasty, or ready to retire like a champion, Western and Southern has the right play for your life stage. Visit westernsouthern.com to get your free life insurance quote today. Western and Southern, built to win. All right, last game, Monday Night Football. The San Francisco 49ers traveling to Indianapolis to take on Phillip Rivers, once again starting in this game, and the Indianapolis Colts. Talk to me about the Colts offense, Dalton. What are you looking to see in this game?
What we need to see, and you want my broken record segment, here is the Colts segment on why they need to run the football to win ball games, because if they don't run for at least 100 yards, they're not going to. That's just how this works. The only game they won with at less than 100 rushing yards was against the Las Vegas Raiders. Jonathan Taylor in his last 4 games, 55.8 rushing grade, 3.7 yards per carry. Just not efficient enough. Only 10 missed tackles for us over the last 4 games and 1 run that's gone for at least 15 yards and none in the last 3 weeks. So when you look at, again, it's cool to see Phillip Rivers out there and it's fun as the field general and he's out there checking plays and getting the Colts in the right fits and everything like that. But none of it matters. A quarterback does not matter for this team if they don't run the football well, if they don't get 120, 140 yards on the ground to set everything else up. I think Rivers can do a good job of managing this game. And look, the 49ers defensive line is pretty vulnerable. It's not very good against the run, and they rely in their run game on second-level defenders to make tackles and prevent yards after contact. They're very good at that. They're very good at rallying to the football. So what that tells me is Jonathan Taylor has got to play his best game, and he's got to win and make people miss at the second level and create explosive runs. If he doesn't do that, even though the Colts, yes, it was a close game last week, but they only scored, 16 points? They won't get much more than that unless Jonathan Taylor has a big day.
On the 49ers side of things, look, I understand that it was the Tennessee Titans, but we just talked about the Titans defense hasn't been terrible over the last month, and the 49ers just moved the ball at will, and Brock Purdy could not have been more confident in Week 15 against the Titans. When there was no blitz, he had an 84.5 passing grade. When there was no pressure, 81.1 passing grade. When there was pressure, a 91.3 passing grade. And when he was facing the blitz, an 89.4 passing grade. No matter how you sliced, I even looked at, depth of passing as well. And the further he was throwing the ball, the better the passing grade became. So no matter how you slice it, Brock Purdy had an incredibly efficient and confident day last week against the Tennessee Titans. If you get that version of Brock Purdy again this week, they're going to score more than the Indianapolis Colts. I agree with you. I think they'll be able to run the ball decently well in this game, but I don't know how much it's going to amount to points, because when you get in the red zone and you become very one-dimensional, I have a hard time feeling that you're going to cash in the way that you need to beat this 49ers team. And so it might be oversimplified to say, hey, if the quarterback plays good, the 49ers are going to play good. But you saw them put up 37 points last week, and Brock Purdy was just feeling it. And if he does that again this week, I even think something like mid-20s when it comes to points is going to be enough. I think the 49ers win this game. I'm going to go with a final score of 24-13. But that's what I'm going with. I'm taking San Francisco in this one.
I'm going to go San Fran as well. Big game for them. I believe they can clinch a playoff spot if they win this game on Monday. And if the Colts lose this game, it's getting pretty close to ending their hopes of coming back and getting into the playoffs here. But I'm going to take the 49ers 28-20. I do think Phillip Rivers will play well on the home turf there. It's just not going to be enough with not enough explosive plays in that offense.
I agree. Maybe it's, another week in the system. He feels a little bit more confident, but even just watching his arm last week, you saw him on that last drive when he really needed to push the football. He just didn't have it, and I don't know if he's going to continue to have it against a Robert Saleh defense.
Everyone's got takes. Numbers have truth. And the truth is, most people are betting with emotion. Sportsbooks feed on it. TikTok gurus sell it. The hype machine runs on it. That's how you lose. PFF is different. You're betting with winning data. The same data trusted by all 32 NFL teams and the sharpest minds in the game. PFF betting tools take every prop, every matchup, every angle, and run them through our custom models. Built on the best football data in the world. What comes back is your edge. Simple, sharp, and built to win. Want to go deeper? PFF puts a pro-level analytics department in your hands, giving you the same insights teams use to find every advantage. Build your game plan with matchup analysis. Project every snap, every matchup, and every edge before kickoff, because the smartest plays start long before Sunday. Hit rates show how a player performs against their prop and against defenses built the same way. It's the data that gives you real confidence in every pick. Next, Key Insights translates PFF data into the story behind every matchup, giving you the why that powers your bets. From coverage schemes to defensive looks, it's the context that turns raw numbers into winning decisions. When you're ready to take action, filter through every prop on the market and focus on the opportunities that matter, by game, matchup, or value. Then, shop for the best available line in your area and tap your book of choice to place the bet instantly. Everyone's got takes, but now you've got truth. Bet with data, win with PFF.